Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Cancer, June 29, 2022. Today's transits bring strong energy for pacing yourself and managing your practical affairs. It's a fine time for applying yourself to work or a project. Solid effort comes more effortlessly right now, and it's wise to pour your energies into something worth your while. You have more stamina and patience to see something through or work on an endeavor that doesn't have immediate rewards and results but will produce for you over the long term. At the same time, with a new moon occurring tomorrow, it's also a good idea to unwind and focus on what's already in progress. It's also an excellent time to quit a bad habit, or to take steps towards that end, and for a boost in your reputation, as others recognize your positive actions. A higher-up might notice and appreciate your efforts. With the moon hovering over your 12th house of closure, dreams, and unconscious patterns in Gemini, chances are you're keeping to yourself and doing some much-needed reflecting and introspecting. Single, crushing, or already romantically attached, you're also more likely to attract secretive individuals or perhaps connections that are equally as stimulating as they are difficult to understand. You may be attracted to that sort of thing, and it's becoming clearer as time progresses. Speaking of progression, Mars will also be in harmony with Saturn, adding a layer of pragmatism and structure to your overall approach. Assume more control over your professional transformation. You may need to reconsider what you have at your disposal when Mars in Aries sextiles Saturn retrograde in Aquarius today. Shared assets, investments, resources, loans, and debts can be used to your advantage. Before you dash off with your career, use the sextile to reflect on what you have to empower your transformation. You might even have more to use to empower your career than you may realize, especially if you are open to working with another party, such as a bank, financial advisor, or business partner. There are potentially several opportunities open to you, which weren't there at all before. The key is to take advantage of whatever opportunity presents itself right now. Find freedom in the strange and new. Be a pioneer woman and venture out into unknown. This is a day to expand and reach new heights by having more confidence in yourself and your abilities. Things will get stale and boring if you keep doing the same things over and over again. If you want to be active, go on and do it. Your family would be glad of someone who can lend a helping hand. You might feel the urge to be creative too. Come out and say what you're thinking. You will be welcomed with open arms and be able to realize some of your plans. Most importantly of all, enjoy time spent with your friends or family. You have to light the fire if it's going to get lit, so make up your mind and make it happen. You feel, almost, perfectly stable and should be able to work some serious magic soon. You long for some excitement in your love life. Don't despair, circumstances conspire to make your wish a likely reality, and you don't have to wait much longer for your opportunity to become a reality. Dressing in a distinctive way, venturing out, you may find your special love much closer than you realized. If you happen to meet and spend time with new people today, be careful. Some folks can appear interesting because they are bold or dangerous. Perhaps they do things you never dream of doing. While this may seem interesting, it can lead to trouble and could hurt you if you're not careful. Be sure to stick to your usual standards and ethics when it comes to others. If danger excites you too much, it may be time to re-examine your life and ways to change things. Your hardworking nature may prevail today. Yet, on a day like this, you may want to take some time to reevaluate your goals and the direction that you have taken in order to pursue them to their fullest. Give some serious thought to the next steps that you may want to take. The route to success is a well-thought-out battle plan with strategic organizing. Yet, with you at the helm of it all, you need to be sure that you give yourself the nurturing and reflective time you need. You might be just 8 days into your birthday month and new solar year, but today's new moon brings a chance to embrace the future with confidence. As the sun and moon align, this will not only create an opportunity for new beginnings as a wave of momentum sweeps things forward, but it is a coming together of a realistic and an intuitive read on the road ahead. While your birthday month has over 3 more weeks to run, regardless of when your birthday falls, this is a day for drawing a new line in the sand. While the moon will make a friendly aspect to forces on the romantic front tomorrow and put a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test before leaving Cancer, today is all about you. Today's new moon brings you to a point in your birthday month when you have a chance to push the reset button, with following your personal truth needing to come first today. Our eyes in the sky. Good news from the universe. 2 positive sextiles point your day in a more positive, productive direction today. First, a Mercury-Chiron sextile offers you the chance to heal an old wound by gently removing the bandage and getting it out into the open. Talk to someone about it if you're comfortable about doing that, or if you'd rather not say any of it out loud, write it down in a journal or letter that you don't plan on ever sending. Words have extreme healing power now, and this therapeutic sextile offers you the opportunity to express your pain in new ways. Apologies, whether making or receiving them, are especially powerful during this healing aspect. The second, a Moon-Mars sextile, offers up a competitive yet cooperative vibe that makes success a particularly attractive venture. Whether you're playing games with friends or working hard for a promotion at your job, this energy pushes you to be your best without being cocky about it. Is this a rare cosmic combo? Yes. Should you take full advantage of its energy to be the best you can be? Absolutely, 100% yes. Around dawn, Mercury in Gemini sextiles Chiron in Aries, helping us contextualize wounding patterns. Compartmentalization can be used for good or ill. It can enable spiritual or emotional bypassing, yet it can also help us to gain perspective regarding situations that are typically too charged for us to assess objectively. This is one of those times where compartmentalization can be a helpful technique, as it frees us from self-imposed obligations to canonize our past. Instead of assuming that we are bound to replay the same traumas over and over again, we recognize that we have the authority to change how we tell our stories. This will be a somewhat unconscious process today, organically occurring as we go about interacting with friends, co-workers, and acquaintances. We simply tell our story differently, and this action creates change. Using new words prompts different recollections, and the way we share with others creates a holistic ripple effect. Mid-afternoon, Mars auspiciously sextiles Saturn. Mars in Aries is all about action and enthusiasm, and all too often, this energy can go unchecked, resulting in burnout. Meanwhile, Saturn in Aquarius loves innovation but might be slow to put changes into effect, knowing that true progress is never achieved overnight. Yet, when these two influences come together in a sextile, they harmoniously play off each other. Mars encourages Saturn's propensity for experimentation. Saturn checks Mars' instinct to run into the fray without proper protection. This is a great aspect to use for initiatives where we must put our heads down and focus. Although we will not likely reach our projected target today, this Mars-Saturn permeates us with the confidence that we will achieve our aims if we work diligently towards their realization.